Halloween is almost here and there are some Prebuilt PC deals that I do recommend you buying, so if you want a Prebuilt PC that's on a discount right now and will deliver excellent performance for your budget, this video is going to be for you. I will explain everything as simple as possible, that way everyone is able to understand me, and I will also give you a PC for every budget and every resolution. In the description you will have the links to all of these PCs and also bonus PCs that are cheaper than the cheapest PC from this video, and also you will have systems that are more expensive than the most expensive one on this video as well. So there's a PC for everyone. That being said, let's start. With the first one, we have a system from Amazon, the Nebula PC for $850, and it comes with the i5-13400F and the NVIDIA RTX 4060. This CPU GPU combo is great for 1080p and 1440p gaming at 60 plus FPS on average. So if you want a 1080p really high-end experience, or you want a 1440p 60 plus FPS on average experience in most titles, this system is a great starting point. You also get 1TB of SSD, which is plenty of storage, and 16 gigs of RAM. With the next one, we have the Victus 15L going for around $1,000, and this one has the RTX 3060, but you get the i7-13700. The main difference here is the CPU. If you play more GPU demanding titles, then the last one is going to be a better option because you get the RTX 4060 instead of the 3060, but this one has the i7 13th gen, which is going to be better for content creation and CPU demanding titles such as CSGO, Valorant, and Fortnite. So if those are the titles that you play, then this one will give you a much better performance, especially at 1080p. If you're looking for a 240Hz 1080p monitor, or even a 360Hz one for a game, for example like Fortnite, this one will be the better option. Also, the level of difference between the 3060 and 4060 is not that huge, and the RTX 3060 has 12 gigs of VRAM, which can help you out in some video editing occasions and also gaming depending on the game that you play. With the next one, we have a $1,430 system in the Chronos 2. This one has the RTX 4070 and the i5-13400F alongside 32 gigs of RAM, which is going to be enough for gaming, streaming, and content creation. The RTX 4070 is a 1440p GPU, so if you want to play at 1440p high to ultra settings any title, then I think this is the starting point. This is a really well balanced system that will achieve a really high FPS at 1440p, and you can also use it for 1080p gaming if you want a maxed out experience. And also, depending on the game and the settings, you can play at 4K resolution, or you can use the upscaling technology DLSS to achieve higher FPS at 4K. In the description you will have a bonus system that's $1,300 and also comes with the RTX 4070, so you will have a really similar level of gaming performance in GPU demanding titles, but that one has the i5-12400F instead of the 13400F, and it comes with 16 gigs of RAM of DDR4 memory instead of 32 gigs of RAM of DDR5. So it's a cut down version from the one I just mentioned, but it's also cheaper at $1,300, and you will be getting excellent 1440p performance. With the next one, we have the Archangel 4. This one is going for $1,780 and it comes with the Ryzen 5 7600X and the RTX 4070 Ti. For those who are new, having the Ryzen 5 7600X means that you are on a new platform, which means that it's more upgradable over time. So if you want a more future-proof system for 1440p resolution maxed out settings, this one is a nice upgrade from the last one. The RTX 4070 Ti is a beast of a 1440p GPU that you can also use for 4K gaming, once again depending on the game and depending on the settings. On top of that, you get a 240 all-in-one liquid cooler, which is going to be way more than enough for a Ryzen 5, and it's also going to be enough if you want to upgrade the CPU down the line to a more powerful one. Moving on to the next one, we are getting into the high-end category, and this one is the Azure 2 with the i7-13700K and the RTX 4080. This CPU GPU combo is meant to be played at 4K resolution, so if you want to play at 4K ultra settings and you do not want to go over $3,000, I think this one is a great option. And also, if you want to play at 1440p, you can use this as well. I just believe that this one is a bit of an overkill for 1440p resolution, so I would recommend you buying this PC if you have a 4K monitor or if you're going to buy one down the line. But if you're going to play at 1440p, I think the last one is going to be way more than enough for most people, especially considering that this one is almost $2,500, so it's quite more expensive, but you do get a better processor, GPU, you also get 32 gigs of DDR5 memory, so overall you're getting a beast of a system for 4K ultra settings and also 1440p if you want to. With the next one we have the Azure PC, but this one is from Amazon and it has a $200 coupon. So at the end of the day, this PC is going to cost you $2,900 and you get the same RTX 4080, but you get the Ryzen 9 7900X 3D, which is better for gaming. So if you want a 4K gaming computer, this one will give you better performance, especially in those high CPU demanding titles. If you're going to play games like Cyberpunk 2077, then you will not notice a difference. I do recommend you going with the last one if those are the type of games that you play. But if you want to play, once again, esports titles or games like Flight Simulator, which are more high CPU demanding, then this one will give you a better performance and it's going to be a nice upgrade. With the next one we have the HP Omen 45L with the i9 13900K and the RTX 4090, one of the best CPU GPU combos in the market for 4K resolution. There's no limit when it comes to gaming. You will be able to achieve the highest FPS at 4K resolution on your favorite title because the RTX 4090 is the most powerful GPU on the market. So if you want the best of the best, then this one is the starting point, because of course there are more expensive systems out there, but they are not gonna give you any extra performance really, because this one already has the most powerful GPU. And not only that, but it's also the most powerful GPU for content creation, streaming, and any task that you can imagine. So yes, it's quite expensive at $3,300, but if you want the best of the best, I think this one is the best option, especially considering that the other PCs with the RTX 4090 are quite more expensive. And if you are one of those guys who has a ton of money to spend on a computer, then sure, you can spend even more money and get more RAM, more storage, but the CPU GPU combo in terms of gaming performance is going to be basically the same. But if you do need more storage and more RAM because maybe you're a professional content creator or you just want to spend more money on a system, then you will have those bonus PCs, as I said before, in the description as well with every other PC from this video. And if you don't have a monitor already, then I do recommend you checking my video on the best monitors for every resolution, since trust me, you do not want to buy a PC from here that's going to be amazing for 1440p resolution and you play at 1080p or even worse 720p, because you will be bottlenecking your gaming performance. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. I will try to reply as fast as possible. Thank you guys for watching, thank you for the support, and I will see you on the next one.